Hi, first grade teachers. We just want to ensure you had all the clarity you needed and the information you needed for this middle of the year state required dyslexia screener for our students. The only assessment that you will have to do this year is your mCLASS EVEL for our bilingual children or DIBBLES for our English speaking students. So within your web desk, you're going to click on Amplify just like you always do. And when you open it up, you're going to get your hub basically that has all of the things that you need, right? And we always go straight into that assessment tab. So I'm going to go there now, and this is what it looks like when you get there. For right now, because our window isn't open yet, you will see the progress monitoring side clicked. But when our window opens next week on the 10th, it will have the benchmark clicked. So this is just a demo site, but this basically gives you what you need to know. So the benchmark is clicked. Let's look at the English DIBBLES first. So I'm going to select one of my first grade students. Here's what you need to know, first grade English DIBBLES teachers. Because of the gating rules, just like the old TBRI, you will not see these LNF or PSF open for middle of the year because we will start at letter sounds, nonsense word fluency right here. Once you start there and you assess each of your students and you give them that assessment, it's going to tell you they're proficient. Keep going forward. Or they're not proficient, you need to go back, in which case the PSF will open up. The important thing, you do not need to worry about letter name fluency. That doesn't have to be administered for middle of the year. But the phonemic awareness, PSF, must be administered to every student for the dyslexia screener state requirements. So even though it's not open, you'll start here, give the assessment, okay? And then once you get through all of this, and you exit, you will go back and it will tell you go ahead and give the PSF or the child has placed out of it. They don't need it. Even if it says they've placed out and they don't need it, you still have to click on it and assess every student with that because it's part of the state requirement. Then you just continue through the battery as you already would anyway, and you're good to go. My bilingual teachers, let's look at it from your perspective. For the Espanol side of the benchmark, for the EDEL assessment, it's taking me to progress monitoring. Give me just a second. I want to do the benchmark. Here it is. Okay. So I go to my eval screener, and here is the battery of assessments that you guys have. We have to give the SFF right here, the FPS, and the FLO. Those are the ones that are required, okay? And they will open up as you go through. The other assessments, FRO, just kidding. The FUP and the IR, that is not required, okay? That is what TEA and Amplify have both told us. So you have to give the FSF, FPS, and FLO. Those are the ones that are required for middle of the year, okay? For eval. Now, the next thing I need to show you, so you're all good with your assessments. DIBBLES English teachers, you just have to make sure and go back and give that PSF. And EDEL teachers, you just go through that battery of assessments and you will get the data that you need. The next thing I need to show you is the spelling. The spelling is part of giving the students a full battery of assessments so that they are flagged within the Amplify system. So when you click on the little dancer on your home page, you're going to go to the Online Assessment Manager. Now, my English students, my monolingual students, teachers, you do not need to do anything. At the district level, I have assigned the spelling assessment to all of the students for middle and end of the year, which means students will go into their Amplify and Web Desk and they will take that assessment on their own. You do not need to do anything. The kids take that assessment on their own. But for our bilingual teachers, you must unselect the spelling and select orthografía for your students, or else they will have to take the English and Spanish, and we don't want them to have to do that. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We are here to help. Thanks so much.